He's one of the fraudsters we have in this country called Ghana, according to his own confessions. And we have done a series so far about the king of fraud, the Sakawa boy. Me, I don't be musician, I be Sakawa boy. Now you are running away from Sakawa. Stay with your Sakawa. FBI has started catching people. Anytime a criminal is caught in this country, ready for extradition, this guy is his friend. So I decided to go underground and do a bit of studies. And I realized this first and foremost. Anybody picked up a criminal, alleged, and is going to be...
Blakk Rasta is pressing the neck of Shatta Wale once again. This time, it is very serious because he's giving a deep revelation about Shatta Wale. He said the FBI is about to arrest Shatta Wale. He claims Shatta Wale has been on the radar of FBI since the yellow Lamborghini conversation. According to Blakk Rasta, Shatta Wale deserves an arrest because in the past and even recently, Shatta Wale claimed he is a fraud boy. He's richer than any other artist in Ghana. He is not a musician. He's a Sakawa boy. He also used this platform on several occasions on stage and also advised his followers that they should browse. If they have the chance, they should browse. Right now, Blakk Rasta is using all those things as an evidence for the FBI to use it against Shatta Wale. Let's watch the full video so that we can judge on this.
FBI alert. Shatta Wale finally on FBI radar. Who is Shatta Wale? Born on the 17th of October in 1981. 2 months ahead of Samini Emmanuel Ali Du Andrew Sangmene. Full name. This is Charles Niama Mensah. He's a musician. But on some platforms he has told us that he's not a musician, he's a Sakawa boy. And we made you see that. He's one of the fraudsters we have in this country called Ghana, according to his own confessions. And we have done a series so far about the king of fraud, the Sakawa boy. Me, I don't be musician, I be Sakawa boy. Now you are running away from Sakawa. Stay with your Sakawa. FBI has started catching people. Giddy, 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 giddy. I don't want to sound like a broken record. Anytime a criminal is caught in this country, ready for extradition, this guy is his friend. So I decided to go underground and do a bit of studies. And I realized this first and foremost. Anybody picked up a criminal, alleged, and is going to be shipped to America on the request of the FBI, you realize that this guy has been associated with him in one way or the other. And we mentioned a lot of people, from Hajia for real, all the way through Dada Joe, Kofi Boat, Dr. Sledge, Kwabena Edubuahene, and lately, Abu Trika, the master trickster, who is also a wangster, this Abu Trickster. He's associated with them. And some people have asked me, but he's a musician, he can be associated with everybody. Okay. That is why he's only associated with thieves and fraudsters. That is why he made a song praising Sakawa and stealing. I hear somebody say, oh, when a man is on stage, when he is on heat, he can say anything to excite his fans. Okay. So when he's in the studio making a song, he's still on heat. And he's making a song to praise fraudsters and Sakawa people. It's only Ghana that this guy will be left walking around like some lawless country. This year, make God bless all scammers. This guy, he goes on stage. Me, I not be musician, I be Sakawa boy. Encouraging the youth on different platforms, my brother, my sister, to scam and steal. And I hear some people surprisingly approach me and say, yes, but you see, the white people did something bad to us. And for that matter, if we also steal from them, it's okay. A brethren of mine called me from the United States, but he's always had a mental problem, though, called me and said, yeah, but it's okay. Me, I live in America and the white people are not really good. So if we steal from them, what they did to us in the days of slavery is, hey, if white people start scamming you guys who want to go and live in America, who go to the church, drink oils, bath oils, and holy waters in order to go to America. If white people start scamming you, your economy will be dry. Do you know what will happen if there was a tit for tat? You believe in white people today. Today, if they start telling you, oh, bring this amount of cash, we will do this for you, and you start sending the money, stealing from your nation and giving to these people. At the end of the day, can you survive it? Can you survive the test? And you have people like this guy come out and tell you, oh, yeah, God bless scammers, encouraging that you just get laptop, press and make money. So I call their browse before, Stoneboy browse before, me I be browser at the browse your mother. Excuse me. It's terrible. My brother, my sister. So this is what it is. Shatta Wale wants everybody to see that he makes money from his music. Every now and then he's flaunting whatever he has and all that. People say he's a musician, so that's the life of a musician. But we start to worry and sweat when you start going on the Sakawa fraud tirade. And all these years, for fear of the fans he has and what he can do to a man, people don't want to talk. What do I need my life for if I cannot make society better? For fear of this little Sakawa boy? Are you crazy? Are you serious? If Akable Meza was alive today, this boy will go and take a photograph with him, pose, and say, businessman. I've done my research, gone underground, and I have information for you. Now the FBI is not joking. Now, many Ghanaians don't even understand what FBI is. Federal Bureau of Investigation. In 1901, a president of America was assassinated. He was called William McKinley. They shot him, Puyaka, and killed him, assassinated him. William McKinley, they finished him. And Americans started to fear that, oh, Charlie, we are under attack. Our president has been killed. And then they started this FBI thing. Of course, at the time, it wasn't called the FBI. 1901, 8 years before Kwame Nkrumah was born. And you know what happened? They called it the BOI, Bureau of Investigations. Sometimes they just say BI. It became FBI in 1935. And people like Theodore Roosevelt played a very important role in bringing that. The longest reigning FBI boss, J.W. Hoover, he was there for 28 solid years. 48 years, I beg your pardon. 48 years. From 1924 to somewhere 1972. J.W. Hoover. He was the one who brought the scientific nature of the FBI to its zenith. And what does the FBI do? They make sure that they protect America and the citizens of America. They are not interested in Ghana. They are not interested in Japan. Unless what Ghana is doing is going to affect America. Do we get it? Now, my brother, my sister, the FBI investigates a lot of things: terrorism, white collar fraud, and what we call Sakawa here, wire fraud and all that. For some time now, Americans have relaxed or have been released of terrorist attacks and all that. So their concentration has gone into the wire fraud. They hit Nigeria. They took Hush Puppy, or what's his name, and those guys. They have realized that a lot of people have run from other African countries whose names I don't want to mention into Ghana. And they are doing the same thing that they were doing in Nigeria and some other places. So they have their eyes on this country, which calls itself the gateway to Africa. How does the FBI pick up a person and say, we are investigating this person? They are interested in information. Do you know the budget of the FBI? 9.8 billion American dollars. Can you imagine how much that is? 9.8 billion a year annually. So they have all the resources at their disposal to chase anybody into every hole. When they get information, can I tell you how they get information? They have informants in almost every country in the world. When there is something that has to be investigated, the big budget that they have, they can throw money around to get all the information that they want. Now they are in Africa. Wire fraud. Americans are complaining that Africans are stealing from them. People are dying because of wire fraud. What you call Sakawa, what you call fraud, what you call browsing, what you call game. The Americans don't see it as a game. They see it as theft. It's become rampant. The easiest way to catch you is your instant lifestyle rise. When they realize that you start flaunting money all over the place, you sit in cars and throw money around, you start flashy lifestyles, cars all over you, they try to find out. Even in America, when a black man is driving a flashy car, the police are attracted to who is in the car. Black guy, how did he get this money? Knowing very well how intimidated black people are in America. So they stop you and they ask you questions they wouldn't ask a white guy, let alone you Africans. Flashy lifestyle in a country that is so impoverished. They are interested in knowing the source of the money. People around you volunteer information. They write to your country after they have observed you. Once they get the information, they don't just act. Look, Abu Trika, 1.5 months, they were around Swedro looking for him in 2 different places. He had been given information that they were looking for him. So he didn't go to Swedro, according to the information I have. When they waited and 2 months, close to 2 months, he wasn't coming. They had to go to the 3rd place. They had investigated and realized that his movements were like this. How did they get to Abu Trika? Flashy lifestyle, all of a sudden. throwing money around in a country that is so impoverished. They would like to find out what is making you unique. How are you able to make so much money in a country that is so impoverished? They are interested. They will follow you for years. And sometimes they could see you and know that this is what you're doing, but they leave you because you are going around taking photos with other crooks and criminals. They want to see the latest photo. This guy is taken with who? Then they investigate a little. Whoa, this guy has been on the FBI list from 2020. Ghana, can you give us this person? But that would have taken some time to investigate. Having known exactly how the FBI works. Let's go to the yellow Lamborghini issue. When FBI was chasing that yellow Lamborghini, somebody had died allegedly from the yellow Lamborghini case. All of a sudden, as it was traced, they found out that it was here in Ghana. I hear some people say, oh, but the chassis number is not in any list of stolen cars and all that. If FBI is looking for you, they certainly would not put this kind of information out. They want to catch you. Enter a certain building. You would think they will go and write on that building danger? No. Even if there's danger there, they know you'll be going there. The way they wanted Abu Trika over there in that house. You think they have gone to write the danger? No, they are watching you. The yellow Lamborghini issue hit hard. And Shatta Wale was picked up because he was seen driving it. You know how long they had watched him driving that car? You know? And boasting around on social media. Yeah. You know, I have this, that. The problem with us Africans is that we don't want to be humble. Dangote, with all the money that he controls, you won't see him even hold one cedi. Flash. Have you seen Elon Musk do that? Some of the richest musicians who are truly rich and not Sakawa boys, you don't see them do that. But if you choose that as your lifestyle, then make sure that you are making genuine money. Make sure that you are not seen in the company of thieves, Sakawa boys, and surround yourself with Saka like Shatta Wale has done. You surround yourself with Sakawa thieves. When you release a song, that's what he does. When Shatta Wale releases a song, it's the same Sakawa boys who go online. Listening. One man can listen and buy the song 1,000,000 times. You know that. Sakawa boys. Boys who steal, thieves, criminals. They are those who go and then it starts rising. Algorithms get crazy. The other day I won't go there. Let me leave that here. Now watch this. When they keep doing that, algorithms go crazy. And even if you are not ready to listen, they would come to you and tell you, listen. That's how it works on social media. When many people in your area start watching something, they recommend it to you to watch. They keep doing that. And he knows it. That is why he's supporting them. He knows that when they are arrested, his kingdom will crash. Ha! The people who are your fans and buying your music are thieves. These people are fraudsters, Sakawa boys. If they are arrested, how are you going to make money? If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. In some parts of Ghana, Northern region, some other places, there were some other Sakawa boys there who were supporting some musicians. They release a song, they go online, buy the song, push the song. You know, you don't do their fanfare with the songs and all that. Because you should know that they play on the internet. That is their playground. When others are busily playing in the school parks and in the libraries, they are playing on the internet. That is their game. So when the music business has moved from when you go to a store and buy a CD or an LP to the internet, that's their playground already. So they go there. A genuine musician releases a song for about 6 months. Only about 100 people have bought the song. Let a Sakawa supporting artist release one song. He could even cough in it. Within 1 minute, millions are buying. They know what I'm saying is the truth. But it's difficult for them to say it. That is why I'm here to say it. That's what it is. Now, when they started arresting those boys in the northern region who were associated with some musicians there, their music crashed to the ground. So when he comes out to say, me, I know a musician, I be Sakawa, he knows what he's talking about. If he condemns them today, tomorrow they will not go for his music. And you think FBI is silly? They are watching you. Sadly, the fraudsters and Sakawa boys think that is their supporter. He's snitching. Snitch. And the day they will get to know, maybe they'll be in jailhouses in America. If a man can boldly come out, not once, not twice, and say he's not a musician, he is a fraudster. He's a Sakawa boy, and he's proud of it, like a lawyer is proud to say, me, I am a lawyer, or a doctor saying, me, I am, yes, a doctor, or a musician saying, yes, me, I'm a musician. He says he's a Sakawa boy, proud Sakawa boy. And he can even compare other musicians and say they have no money because they're not doing Sakawa. Listen to this nonsense. Are you thinking Ghana? He says, Stoneboy browse before, Sarkodie browse before, I get money past them, your mother. You see, when they talk, because they are little boys, they have no sense. So that means what is giving him the money is not the music, like Sarkodie is doing, like Stoneboy is doing. It is the Sakawa, the browsing. Why do you need Angel Gabriel to open your head and put sense inside? He's saying that he has money more than Stoneboy, more than what's his name? Sarkodie. They have nothing. Have they browsed before? How can they have money more than him? It's logic. If you didn't study logic in mathematics in school, it's on to you. I intentionally decided to bring this last because it's going to be long. And because of a little thing like that, terrorizing the nation, holding the nation to some ransom because he has some few miscreants and riffraffs who are Sakawa boys and they can come on the street and make noise. So the whole country, why did Nkrumah give us independence? To fear a little dirty Sakawa boy like that? You crazy? Not me. What? A man comes out in my independent Ghana to say he's a Sakawa boy. He is encouraging little boys and girls to go and steal. He makes a song to praise stealing. And me, Blakk Rasta, because I am a coward, like all of us, I should sit back and say, oh, one don, kegbun kegba. Medisanene, menimba. Think. Those little boys who are still following and saying one done, please take 2 minutes, sit back and ask yourself, why is it that anytime this guy takes a photo with somebody, they catch the person? Think, this is a guy who is saying that we should go around stealing. Hey, when they arrest us, is he going to come there and be with us? Would he encourage his own children that he's having around to go and steal? Just think. He has cult fans. We will destroy the cult. Every cult has to go down. If 1% of his fans are cult fans, Sakawa fans, they must go down. I hear somebody say, hey, Blakk Rasta, this thing you are saying, if FBI, they come to take him, you won't have your peace. Oh, Bosu, come, I will sacrifice you to the Dagomba gods easily. He said he killed somebody in America. Come. Hey, look, hey. You are talking, are you the only murderer? Hey, at 51, I will sit for a little 20-something-year-old boy who used a knife to kill someone. Come and frighten me. I will break your neck and serve you to the Dagomba gods. You know what our ancestors went through to give us independence? I won't sit down for Kekpa to come and scare me. The last time I got scared, I can't remember. Fear. Are you joking? You are destroying the country with thieves, stealing. And you give pressure to musicians. Musicians work so hard. They are not seeing what you claim you are seeing. And you know for real that what you are showing is stolen. Or is linked to some stealing. Because you said it yourself. You know how many people stop music because of this fakeness? Yet he's the first to say, God on God. And he has a few people around him who support this nonsense. But the good thing is that a lot of them are beginning to think. Do your music. You have no problem with anybody. Make your money. Don't give people pressure. Don't get into crime. And I hear somebody play a video of me in Uganda talking to Prophet Kakande. And it is news. Everybody knows Blakk Rasta is a spiritual person. I am spiritual. Hey, then if you get all the videos of the churches that I visited, places of worship that I have visited, then you can't finish watching before Jesus Christ will come again. I was at TB Joshua's church. You saw videos of me. I love God. Everywhere God is worshipped, I love to go there because I am a man who loves God. I went to Uganda. I went and performed in the church. Prophet Kakande's church. And he told me, Blakk Rasta, you are my special guest. He came to me. We were talking. I wanted to talk. He didn't even want me to talk. But to the glory of God, I wanted to talk. Watch the video. He said, oh, stop. You are my guest. I'll talk to you. Watch the video. And I said, well, I'm a musician. I know I make very good music. Listen. Very good music. I have met almost all the wonderful presidents of the land. But the amount of money I expect to get from my music is not what I'm getting. Tell me one musician in Ghana or in the whole of Africa who would say, I am a good musician and the money I'm expecting to get from my music, I'm getting it. Even Shatta Wale wouldn't say that. He wants more. He wants more. Which musician, how many musicians, not only in Ghana, in the whole of Africa, will come out and say, oh, I do good music. And the money I am making from my music, I am so satisfied is enough. You want more. Me, as I'm saying, the money I'm making from my music is not so much to my feel. That is somebody's Christmas. My brother, my sister, the FBI is in town. And we will make sure that anybody who is supposed to be picked will be picked so that the country can get better. Your own friends are those snitching on you. I don't have the permission to go into detail. Those that are close to you and they claim they are supporting you, they go and collect blog and snitch on you and come on social media. Hey, Think about it. The day you will see the truth, it might be too late for you. As for the radar of the FBI, is on Shatta Wale. After that Lamborghini thing, people started hearing FBI. Maybe long before that, it was there. You have a car, and on the name of the car, there was a murder in America. They chase it to Ghana and see it, and you are the one driving it. You think they will take their radar off you? They want to find out more. If they catch you, it's not me. My idea. I'm only reiterating the same things you are saying. I am a Sakawa boy, I'm not a musician. Somebody says out of excitement. Why? When you get on stage, you lose your senses. Not once, not twice, not... Why did he not lose his senses to say that he is God? Or he is Barack Obama? Or Bill Clinton? But you only, when you lose your sense, you only go for one thing, Sakawa fraud. You are a fraudster. It's a black pot, aka Kuku Shodom. And remember, this is the channel of truth. If you don't like the truth, this is not your channel. And you see, what they do is they will incite a few boys, unfortunately, boys who do not know their left from their right. Some of them are almost mashed up by poverty and also drugs. And they go on the internet. They start making noise and all that. That is not enough to scare us. Dabi. It's not. The truth shall stand in the face of all acrimony. It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushodamo, and here we speak truth to power.